If you're one of those coaches or consultants struggling to land high-ticket clients, in this video I will show you a two-step process on how you can fix that. Every day I see a lot of self-sabotaging patterns that coaches display in their coaching business, which is the reason why they cannot sign those clients. So let's address these problems first before I show you the action plan. I see coaches using the shotgun approach, which means they try to get more on every social media platform. They try to get more subscribers on YouTube. They try to get more followers on Instagram. They try to get more connections on LinkedIn. But the reality is that more doesn't translate into quality and it doesn't help you get clients. The second mistake I see coaches do that is stopping them to get high-ticket clients is that they start selling immediately without establishing some strong foundations first or without testing the hypothesis. The third one is that they throw a lot of money into paid ads right away without testing if their message resonates with their paid clients, without testing if their offer is good enough. And the last mistake they make is that they post in platforms where the ideal clients doesn't hang. What I'm trying to say is that those coaches lack whole and predictable strategy to get clients. So if you're one of these coaches that loses your time and your day just trying these different client acquisition methods and none of them is working for you, then what you need to start is first defining your business goals, both short and long term. Ask yourself, why do I run this business? What do I want to achieve? Once you know what you want to achieve, ask yourself, what sort of number will help me achieve this? How much do I have to make in an year, in a quarter, in a month? And then define the key metrics that will help you achieve those goals. Example, if you want to make $10,000 a month with your business, what are some key metrics you have to look for? It's not new followers or new subscribers because they're vanity metrics. What you have to look for is the amount of clients that you get, the amount of calls that you book, the amount of people that show up on these calls, how many you close, and so on and so on and so on. For every business, for every stage you are, for every strategy you use, you have these key performance indicators and you have to identify them first and then define the activities that you have to take on a daily basis. Example, if one of your key metrics is to book sales calls, one of your activities will be to message people so you can set appointments to be able to schedule sales calls. Anything outside this will be just a distraction, which will stop you from getting to this goal you have. Because here's the truth that no one talks about is that if your inputs are not helping you achieve the outputs that you have, they will be negatively impacting your results. That's why I first told you to identify the goal, identify the key metrics, and then the activities, because this way you will see what are your inputs that will help you achieve the output that you have. Remember this number one rule from system thinking: garbage in, garbage out. If your inputs are garbage, if they're not directed towards the right activities, the output will be garbage. In simple terms, if you do the wrong activities, you'll never achieve the goal that you have. And here's the two-step process that I promised in the beginning of this video. The first step is to find someone who is where you want to be and learn from them when it comes to client acquisition. I know the market is very noisy nowadays and everyone is promoting different type of services or so. Your head is probably full of ideas that you want to try to achieve your goal. You want to try different strategies, different channels, different approaches, and you find yourself in either trying all of them at the same time, or maybe you're trying a combination between these ideas that you have. And both of them end up not working really well. And then you end up wondering why this is me, why this strategy is not working for me when I see it's working for another person. The reason is simple. By trying everything, you end up getting nothing. And my recommendation for you would be, after you have defined your goal, your key metric and daily activities, Get a help from someone, a person whom you admire, whom you trust, and whom you can learn a lot. Otherwise, you will end up again in this rabbit hole of just trying different strategies on your own, a lot of them at once, and again, you'll be wondering why it's not working. It's not working because you don't know how exactly to do this. And having a mentor will massively help with that. By the way, if you need my help, that's a shameless plug. You can click the first link in the description and you can see how I can help you to get more clients and fix your client acquisition process. And the second step, after you got yourself a mentor, someone who will show you exactly what you have to do, is to focus on one thing and one thing only. I want you to remember this. Focus stands for follow one course until successful. Write it down. Follow one course until successful. That's what focus means. The way I fixed all of my problems in the beginning of my journey, because I was exactly like you, I tried a lot of things, I watched a lot of videos, but none of them worked, was that I got myself a mentor. He gave me the strategies and I focused only on them. I focused my attention only on one channel, only on one strategy, and it cannot be simpler than that. And keeping things simple and being focused is the way that you achieve success, is the way you solve your client acquisition problems, the way you get more clients, and the way you scale your business.